Naomi Williams and Tara Williams. This is going to be your next match. Oh, yeah, they're both on that page, Naomi and Tara. All right, my money's on Williams to win. Anyway, you were watching the inaugural 10-ball invitational of the NAPT. This is a Division I pro tournament. We're coming to you live from Breaker Sky Lounge in Herndon, Virginia. I think it's awesome, Shauna, to have the women here. We are Railbirds Production. My name is Sherry. My co-host is Kevin. He's taking a little bit of a break right now. Players, Naomi Williams, Tara Williams. Tara's from Fort Worth, Texas. And she plays out of Rusty's Billiards. No sponsors to acknowledge. Somebody may want to look at her because this woman, she's the two-time OB Tour champion. She's won 5 straight OB Tour stops. It's the most anybody. She beating her own record of 4 previously. She's won more since the OB Tour has started. She's won more tournaments than anybody, and that is a really tough tour down there. Next player, hailing from Toronto, Canada. We have this year's Canadian Open champion. Naomi is not only this year's champion, but she has won it 9 times. Again, no sponsors to speak of. If you own something in the billiard community, there are several women here who might be worth looking into, especially with 2 pro tours going now, all of the regional tours, lots of possibilities to get your name out there. So that's who we got going on. This is a A-side match. The race to 7 on both sides of this tournament. We are playing 10-ball alternating break. These are mostly CSI rules. The only rule, one big rule that is not being used here is the players are allowed to practice during a break. Here's a 3-foul rule in 10-ball. This is not call shot, call safe. It is only call shot. If you call a shot, miss it, and slop anything in from there, your opponent has the option of handing the shot back to you. Tian Kinski, Janet won the match. And you can rewind it because our stream has DVR features. So just hover your mouse over the screen, and right about where our little yellow wire runs across the screen to block off the from the picture and the score, you'll see a red progress bar appear. And just drag that backwards. You can go back and watch what you missed. Now we got all that out of the way. Let's get to this match at hand. This is Naomi at the table. Naomi's got a nice clear shot on the 1. She can cut that into the corner, come back up, and it's come around far enough. She's this 2-ball does pass the 5. She's going to shoot this up in the corner. Probably just float out a little bit for the 4 in the opposite corner if she can hold it. I don't think if she goes forward with it, the cue ball looks like it would be bumping the 7, which would push it into near the 5, 6, 10, and she doesn't want to mess with any of that. Depending on her preference, Naomi, she's probably gonna shoot this ball and either get on it. She's gonna get it on one of the 2 side pockets. way she's queuing here. I think she's dragging out of this hole to come around, and she's come around. It's a little bit too far, but it's serviceable. As the 6 is kind of situated near this this upper left-hand pocket here, she'll be able to cut the 5 in either the side pocket or the corner pocket, whichever she chooses, and still get a shot. That was a nice shot. She stunned that off to go straight down to the end rail and straight back up for the 6th ball. Looking around the room, the guys from Molinari are here. Nice to see them stopping in, checking out the women. We got a couple girls that need sponsors. Sorry, women, young ladies. There isn't a girl in the room. It's a nice shot there, Naomi. Gonna follow the 7 ball up, bump off the side rail for angle on the 8 ball. She wants to maintain a little bit of angle so that she can either come backwards with it towards the side pot, towards the 9 ball, or just one rail with some center left-hand English back towards the, making it work back towards the 9. The angle she has here on the 9, but closer, would be pretty much ideal, straight in, because it's a shoot and stop shot with the 10 ball right there. So again, this is a preference. What kind of shot do you want on the 9? And then from there, you just take, accept what the table gives you. Here, it's given her the straight in shot, and this is a true center ball shot where the cube ball actually replaces the 9 ball. Does not stop behind it. If it's your ball stops behind it, you've actually hit below center, and that was a little bit above center. Or you haven't hit the ball at the proper speed and the cue ball has started to do something other than what you've put on it. It starts to lose it before it gets to the cue ball, or to the object ball. 10 balls, a nice out. Naomi to take the first game here. Okay, this is the inaugural season for the NAPT. This being their first ever stop. They have secured their second stop. It is also a Division I tournament. Top 24 ladies in this tournament are going to get an invite to it. And that tournament is going to be happening on August 19th through the 21st. At Shooter's Bar and Billiards in Grays Lake, Illinois. It's just outside of Chi-Town. Shooters is adding $5,000 to that event, as what I'm told. Breakers added $5,000 to this event as well, and that's great for any tournament, guys, men's, women's. It's so nice to have these rooms that are, still supporting the pool players. In the background, one where you got the side view going on, you can see Karen Core and Sarah Miller playing. That is also an A-side match. Okay. Tara comes to the table with her first, real chance. The problem is here, pocketing this one ball. It's a tough shot, and there isn't really a whole lot of reward. She she stroked that ball nice. Be able to draw it off of there and into the side rail and back out for the 2. If you weren't listening to the intros, this woman can play. Just in a few years of the OB tour, she has got quite a resume. And then she's also on the board of directors for the NAPT. This 3 ball is a little bit of a touchy shot. I think if she can try to cut this in, if she misses it, she's more than likely going to leave a safe. Cue ball's going to go up table. But for me, this safe in behind the 9, it's with the cue ball is too hard because of having to bridge up over the 4. Slice and dice. We can give her the nickname Ginsu. Here is the place where Tara's probably gonna play safe. Bank the 1 ball or the 4 ball down table, and the cue ball can come up behind the 10 ball. If she doesn't like that one, she can just use the 10 ball to block between them, hit the 4 a little bit thinner, and bring the cue ball up behind the 10 and leave the 4 and the cue on opposite side rails. And she could just plain go all out for a bank shot. She's waiting on Janet. Janet's collecting her stuff from around the table. She was just playing here and didn't have an opportunity to remove her things. Now she's got this cut on the 7 ball here. The center of the hole again. She's got an option here. Side pocket or corner pocket. Both on the right side of the table. I don't think the side pocket lends her a very easy path to get shape on the 9. She's just waiting for Jai Lee. You can see her there on the next table shooting her shot. I'd prefer to shoot this ball up in the corner with some center right hand English. Center or a little bit below center will compress that rail just the tiniest bit, allowing the cue ball to actually push down the table further. Oh, and she over cheated the pocket. From that angle, you can rub the rail a little bit further down than you can most shots. Just barely. I think it's like less than a 5-degree angle there, and the pocket opens up. You're actually banking it off of the side rail into the inside of the rail, inside the pocket. And you have to also have the proper English on it for it to hit that rail and then spin into the pocket. This one's a tester here. Not sure if Naomi wants to take this shot on or if she's going to elect to play some kind of safety here. With what I've seen her do so far, I think she's going to elect to shoot at this ball. Although to get the safe, all we really have to do is play a stop shot on the 9 from where it is. The cue ball stops behind the 10, and the 9 goes a couple of rails down table. But Naomi seems to be a pretty offensive shooter. That's offensive, not offensive. Just wanted to get bounce. First game, ladies are just trying to get the speed of the tables down. There we are. Speared in the center of the hole. Puts Naomi up 2-0. So, the finals of this tournament. It's going to be a true double elimination. So the winner of the person who goes through the winner's side will have to beat 2 races to 7. Okay. Seems like Naomi's got, she can cut the 1 ball in. And that actually probably leads her to a better chance of getting a shot on the 2. And she could possibly land on a 2-10 or blue tees. Is that a double blue tees if you shoot the 2 into the 10 ball?
Sure, sounds good to me.
And she's calling this 10.
All right, so what did I miss? Looks like Naomi's off to a good start.
Yeah. Tara broke those and broke dry.
Nice shot.
Yep, Naomi made a nice shot on the 1, came around a couple of rails to get on that 2-10 combo. Spears it in like it's a hanger.
Fired it in.
Yeah, that's it. 9-time Canadian champ.
She has the hardest break of anybody I've seen so far. She hammered him the first game.
Yeah.
Wham! I think my ears ring. And did not have a problem making the ball on the break.
No. Then we got again. We got Karen and Sarah there. Karen Core and Sarah Miller in the background. I can just barely say the table on the top right there. We have Miss April Larson. And I believe she's playing Brittany. She's supposed to be playing Brittany anyway. Yep, Brittany's sitting over there.
That's Brittany.
Now I see her.
You can see her on camera too.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the shadows.
Yeah, the chair just looks like it's so far away from the table. I'm looking like over by the bar next to the table looking for a player, and I don't see anybody over there.
Mm-hmm. Right, Naomi's break.
Let's see this. I wish we had our overhead so we could get a really good look at it, but can't have everything. We do have a fancy schmancy telestrator that I'm not very good at, but Kevin can use it.
Maybe.
Maybe. You might get to see it this match. Once or twice.
She did not hit the break that as hard that time as she did the first game.
No, but she still
Still made the ball. She made the 2 on the break.
Yeah. Straight, perfect on the 1.
1 goes in the corner. I'm not sure about this 3 ball. The 3 does go in the same corner as the 1 if she can slide that cue ball across.
I think that's what she was looking at over there. And her roll 4, play the 3-8 combination. That's probably a more feasible option for her. There is another, if you want to suck the ball all the way back down to the end rail between the 4-7 and come back down for the 3.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it does. Roquefort Gorgonzola. That is some expensive blue cheese. BCAPL. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Oh, that 3 ball didn't exactly cooperate with her.
No, it didn't. I think it came out a little further. She was expecting to be playing that ball up in the corner.
Yeah, she's calling the 3 on the side. I don't know if she's just going to cut it really thin or play it off the 6.
I think she's going to play the carom.
Well, looks
the
like
cannon.
She's going to cannon it. No, I think she's cutting it real thin. I don't think she's playing the cannon.
No, she just barely missed it. Just hit the outside point.
Yeah, the red just hit the outside knuckle of the middle pocket.
For all of our European listeners, that one went out to you.
All right, now back to America.
America. Oh, is that gonna? Oh no, it did.
That's gonna. Well,
I don't
she
know.
could try to cut this at that left corner, and it even if she hits it a little bit full, it might go in off the 7.
Yeah, you can do that, or you can bump the 4 to the rail and use the 7 ball as a blocker.
That's probably easier, but
Yeah, but what kind of fun is that?
where's the fun in that?
And it looks like she's getting ready to back cut this ball.
Tara is a kind of go for it kind of gal.
Yeah, and there it is.
Didn't even have to use the 7, just went straight in.
Off that rail and
And
perfect.
it's gonna come around. She got there. Nice shot.
Get back in line.
And here I think she's going to use bottom left, come back out to the middle of the table for the 6 on the side.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got the angle to go to the rail and come back out. And that's more left English probably than bottom. The left
Nice
English
shot.
is what helps it come out there. Yep, she's got a nice angle here. Cut the 6 ball in. And do you want to be on the end rail here, or do you want to be short of the 7 to play off of the end rail into the 9?
Either one works just fine. This is fine. Going to the end rail is fine. This is a little bit easier.
Some of those songs are louder than others.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's good. She's going to work her way straight back down at it. She wants that ball to go. And she is just a little bit closer, it looks like, to the rail with the cue ball than the 9, which is going to give her a nice opportunity to draw this back and be off the rail and have a good shot on the 10.
Being left-handed helps.
Yeah, didn't I tell you about all them left-handed women that were in here playing pool?
They're all over the place.
Nice run. Good way
Nice
to,
run. Tara gets on the scoreboard.
yep. Nice way to finish.
And it's going to be her break.
Yep. Staying at the table, another chance to get one back.
Alright, Tara's break.
I'm not sure if Janet and Taruko have started yet. Let me look around the room, see if I see either of them. Because I know they're wanting to keep Janet downstairs. They are playing in the very back corner here. The upstairs is a smoking room, and being that, you know, she's a cancer survivor, they don't really want to send her up there into that atmosphere unless they absolutely had to. Yes, Brian, these are 9-foot gold crown, Brunswick gold crown tables. They look like gold crown 2s, maybe 3s. But they look like gold crown 2s. Definitely not 1s or 4s.
They look like 3s to me.
Yeah, that's what they look like to me, is 3s. The skirt's a little bit different on the 3s than the 2s.
You promise people illustration, but you don't leave it there for me.
I'm so sorry. Is it going to get between there? Bump the deuce.
That's the 2 ball right there she just brushed up against.
That's Todd McGurk shape. He's probably not watching, and he's the only other person besides you and I that would get it.
Todd shape. Just run into the ball you're playing shape on.
Drag this into the 4. Oh, it's just dragging it off.
The way they've been shooting these thin cuts, I look for her to shoot this thin cut right in, and as opposed to playing it safe.
No. But you know, but if you cut this ball, you have to cut it to the bottom right hand hole so that you come around and get a shot on the 4.
Yep.
You shoot it the other way, and it's really hard unless the 4 passes the 5, and it might.
Looks like she's playing safe.
2 rails into the back of the ball.
2 rails into the 9.
Yep.
2 rails is the way to go.
Yeah. Hey man, if JD tells me that's the way that's the way you go, that's the way I go. If you try to come up just 1 rail into the back of it, you hit the side of it and push it out. If you're coming 2 rails into it, you're generally pushing the 9 ball into your. Here it happened to be the 9 ball, but your blocker ball usually into the line of what you're trying to hook it from. Gives you a whole lot more room for error than just coming 1. At least that's his philosophy.
All right, she's going to kick 2 rails at this 3, trying to kick the 3 on the side.
She's going to go the end rail and then the side rail just about the just about that first diamond, and if she was just a little bit below it, she would have hit the 3. She caught right at the diamond.
Now, we have some blue cheese action going on here.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like again. After she fired that last one, and I think she's better than even money to make this one.
Whack.
Center of the hole. Never a doubt.
I think that was a little bit better than even money.
Yeah, well, you know, then I'll get when she misses it and hangs it, and then, oh, it was a commentator's jinx, Sherry.
Well, obviously your fault.
So I'm trying to stay out of that ballpark today.
I mean, who else is there to blame?
The shooter. The Indian, not the arrow.
No, that's not how it works. You've been around pool long enough. You don't blame yourself when you miss a shot. That's not how it works.
No, you don't blame yourself. You learn from it. we're not perfect beings, and you can't expect perfection from yourself. And
Are you sure you're a pool player? You don't sound anything like a pool player.
that's okay. I'm a mom too. I got to tell my kids that stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, rather than complaining and being upset with your errors are meant to be learned from. If we never learned from our errors, we would still be stuck trying to roll around on square wheels. That 9 ball almost went. The deuce going? Yeah, it did. She made 2 balls. The deuce and the 7? She made
Yep.
the 2 and the 7.
Yeah, and the
3 goes past the 10.
3 goes by the 10. I don't think the 5 goes by the 8, but it does go in the side pocket.
Yeah, it goes in the side pocket or the upper left-hand corner pocket or the left-hand side pocket.
Well, because of where the 3 and the 4 are,
Just play it in the side.
what she can do is for the 3 to the 4, she can come up this way, somewhere around here for position on the 4, so that when she plays position to the 5, she has natural 2 rails around this way for position on the 5 in the side.
Yeah, because the 3 won't be there anymore. It won't be blocking it.
So that's the way I see this run out.
And that's what she was running for. And then she's going to do this.
Actually, it looks like she's looking at 1 rail straight down at the 5 instead of the 2 rails around.
I like the 2, possibly the 3 rails. As that's John Schmidt calls it a flick shot. That's what I've heard anyway. I haven't heard that from him personally, but I know somebody that's worked with him and knows him. And
there, you asked for telestration, you got telestration.
yay! How was that?
It was better than my previous attempts.
Is Karen's match done, or are they on a break over there?
I see a cue stick leaning up against the
Acoustic
thing
and
over
a
there.
score sheet in her hand. Karen's
in
hand
her
walking
hand?
over here.
Okay.
Yep, so
That's-
that would mean Karen won.
That's a pretty good indication.
Yeah.
Right, she's just coming down 1 rail.
1 rail straight down at it.
And that's pretty good speed.
Yeah, well, the 6 doesn't pass the 8, so again, she's going to need to get down below this 6 ball here.
Right. And it does look like the 6 will go in this side or up in the corner. So she can cut that to 5 in this side and
Maybe
go
come a
top, some top left English, come 2 rails out of the top left corner back down towards the 6, either in the side or the up in the far corner.
no.
Want me to draw more lines?
No.
Okay, good.
No, it's good.
Thank you.
Wow. Lou put an extra long lens on.
It's the same lens.
Oh, I just haven't seen it.
Just-
The telephoto extended on it, I guess.
Right.
Oh, look at this shot.
Oh.
That's some of those drills that Glenn Outlaw was working on with me. Shooting that ball off angle into the side pocket and drawing it straight back at the rail.
Right.
It is not easy. You have to stroke that ball so pretty to get that ball to do that.
This is another one of those shots. You can go to the left or right corner pocket. That's kind of preference. Myself, I prefer the right corner pocket. A lot of people will prefer the left. It's whichever you can see better.
Yeah, well, it looks like she can, if she shoots it to the left, she can jack up and she can draw it into the rail and back out for the 8 ball.
Yeah, same thing with the right corner. She goes to the other rail and back to the center.
Yeah, well, you don't want to move that cue ball around as little as possible. So you're going to roll up in behind that 10 ball.
She got safe. Oh, she can't make it.
She's left tear the outside edge of this ball, and she can thin it and bring the cue ball a couple of rotations.
She could thin it, or she could call it in the side and kick behind it and play the speed where the 6 goes up to the end rail.
No, I think I like thinning it and coming a couple of rails back down table behind the 9 ball.
That works too.
You've got to hit that one with good speed, though, because of how you're hitting it. It's going to go to the end rail and bounce back up, probably between the 8-10, and you could, you know, leave a shot.
And
But the 6 doesn't pass the 8 now, does it? I don't think it does. Doesn't look, I mean, if it does, it's half a hole.
she could play the billiard on the 8. She could play safe.
Bank the 6 up table and put the cue ball behind the 10. Put the cue ball behind the 8. What about banking the 6 up towards the 9 ball and laying the cue ball in the back of the 10?
If you bank the 6 straight up towards the 9, it looks like the cue ball is going to be hitting the top side of the 10.
Well, towards the 9. You don't have to hit it at the 9, whatever angle it is that puts the cue ball behind the 10.
I don't see a way to do that. I'm not
That's
sure.
okay. I
think-
do.
Okay.
It'll probably go to the left of the, you know, or not to the left of the 9, but, you know, just barely. She's left the side of it again. Then off the side of the 6 and then behind the 10.
I think it just leaked out.
Yeah. The battle of the 6 ball.
Are you going to go out on a limb and say whoever makes the 6 is going to win the game?
No.
No?
Nope. Nope.
Not falling for it?
Not falling for it this time. Ain't doing it. You can't make me.
Not going to happen. I think she called the 6 cross side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, now she's going to go double bank it.
Now she, from what she can see, but I think the double bank is more on than the single rail bank. It straightened up.
Just a little short.
It straightened up a little bit off of that rail, didn't it? When it seemed like it come off that second rail a little flat.
A little, but it always does when you double bank.
Yeah.
If the 6 goes past the 9, then no problem. Shoot it up in the corner. If it doesn't, it does go on the side and can come around 2 rails towards the 8. So either option is fine.
No. Cut it in. Just cutting the side. It looks like she, you know, you could shoot it up in the corner. She's got like half a pocket. But that's that angle where you can rub the rail a little bit on the way in and still have it fall. And I think I like that one because if you happen to miss it, maybe leave them safe a little bit. Can she hold it enough to keep the cue ball behind the 9? Just shoot it up in the corner?
Yeah, I think so. I think she's calling it in the side.
She is. She doesn't like
The
the
only-
corner pocket. That
Yeah,
9
the
ball's
only problem with the side is, you know, there's a possible scratch.
yep, across
in that
the upper
corner up
corner. That one right there.
there. Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah. No, you know, I like the possibility of the safe of shooting the 7 up in the corner, but that edge of that 9 ball, you know, it looks so big when you're trying to shoot past it like that.
Yep. She'll probably use bottom left, come back and come out 2 rails for the 9 on the side, I think.
Come past the side pocket. Bounce out. She wants it to get so that she can get down table. She's going to have to do some follow with some center right hand English to push it into the rail and spin it down towards the 10.
Like that?
Yeah, something like that. She wants to stop before it gets to the rail. Nice straight in shot.
Yeah, that'll do. It's all right if you like that kind of thing.
If you like perfect straight in, you know, it's okay.
A foot away.
It's aight.
Easy straight in, 1 foot shot. Yeah. If you like that kind of thing, it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I like that kind of thing.
I like it. I also like, slicing super tough shots in and looking cool.
And being faced with a 90-degree cut shot and overcutting it.
Yeah, where you have to hit the outer molecule to cut it in, and
I
only hit half of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
Yep. No, there's no way you can overcut this one. Oh, yeah, watch me. I'll massay it and hit the back side of it.
Tell me I can't overcut
Tell
this.
me what I can and can't do. There we go. She hit those solid. Is she going to get a ball?
Nobody home.
And these have opened up really nice.
Yep, that's the 2-ball right by the foot spot. So 1 to the 2 is gonna be a little tricky. If she can shoot this 1 in the upper right corner and let the cue ball drift over to the left for the 2 in the bottom right corner.
No.
And then the 2 to the 3 definitely got a lot of traffic to deal with there.
Yeah, that's for sure. Especially if you're putting the 2 in the bottom right corner. Does it go through the 610 to the other corner? Because that's that side of the going into the end rail is open more.
Possibly.
If it does, that would be the corner I would want to play it in because of the gap between that 9-10. You're missing a whole lot of. I think she hit the 10 with her hand.
Oh, she definitely hit the 10 with her hand.
And she doesn't want her to put it back. I would want that ball back. Yeah, and now with this angle, I think she has to shoot it into the bottom right-hand corner. She needs to come up. So she's probably going to need to put some left English on this to straighten it up to miss the 7.
Yep, either that or make the 2-ball up table, get the cue ball, 2 rails behind the 9.
What if you play it off the 10, draw to the side rail, and have it spin out behind the 4 and behind the 5 and between the 4-8? That sounds like fun. Yeah, it looks like she's doing the straightening it up to come in. Uh-oh, there's a hole down there.
That was a heck of a shot.
That was a beautiful shot to straighten it up that much. Only way to do that is hit perfect. She hit that really nice. That was a really nice stroke, and just unfortunate to not barely clip the 5 or have it take just a little bit more and come into the end rail. A little bit less speed and whatever, but that was just unfortunate. It was a nice shot.
It was a great shot.
It was a great pot. Stupendous.
Yeah, it was a great pot on the blue in the corner.
Yes, it was. I concur.
We should let the white find darkness.
Kojak in the subway?
Kojak in the subway.
Okay, anyway, enough of the silliness. Back to the series. 1 rail back out. She wanted that ball to come out.
Short, but I think she'll be okay.
Yeah, she can go to the end rail with a
little bit of inside.
Little center right hand English. It's gonna the cue ball to the rail and push out towards the 7 more. Just going for an extension on her cue. She has one of those ones that you just kind of tighten on the suction onto the bottom of your cue, not one that's like a custom screw in.
Right.
But I like or maybe hers. It's who is it who makes that one? I don't remember what she has. But I like those better than the old vacuum cleaner sleeve thing.
Yeah, the PVC tube you slip over
Yeah.
over your whole cue.
Well, and that can come loose so easy when you're holding on to it if you don't
Right.
pull it down tight enough. And
it's sliding on and off the cue all the time, scratching up your cue.
yeah, she is. Jeanette and Taruko their matches started. They are playing on the very back table downstairs. Janet will not be playing upstairs. There's 3 juniors that are in this tournament who aren't, they're. It's kind of hard to call. What's her name? Why did I forget her name all of a sudden? Brianna, a junior, because she is almost 21 years old, but you got to be 21 to be up there. And then we have Janet, who is a cancer survivor. They don't want to put her in that. And then there was another woman here who was recently diagnosed with cancer, and they were keeping her out of there as well. Nice shot. Shoot, stop. Pop it up, whatever you want to do. I think this is just a shoot, stop.
Shoot, stop, or if she has any angle, she can fall to the rail and back up. Either way, she'll be fine.
She's doing a shoot and stop.
Or see, I'm trying to put apparently I'm trying to put the jinx on her.
Yeah.
Not intentionally.
He's trying really hard. I'm going to tell her, too.
I said it wasn't intentional.
There we go.
All right. Tara closes the gap. Trails 5 games to 2.
Yeah.
That's going to be Naomi's break with her sledgehammer break.
And with both of these girls' resume, I don't think neither one of them's got the word give up or quit in their DNA or their vocabulary. So this is going to be a fight and grind to the very last ball.
They've probably even had those words removed out of their spell check dictionary.
And Annetta, would you like an update on the score of that match? Annette E.
That's Annette.
Annette E.
Oh, Annette E. Okay. I was looking at the response, not the actual name.
Yeah.
My bad. Well, thank you guys for tuning in today.
Yeah.
We are Kevin and Sherry from Railbirds Productions.
Yeah. Appreciate you joining us.
Hope you're enjoying this free live stream. We have fun putting it on for you. Hope you enjoy watching it.
Yeah. Like to hear, we always love feedback. Tell us what you think. Maybe you got some great ideas of things we can add. We are looking for something to fill in airtime between matches and downtime, like, that other streaming company from Seattle. What's their name? Something with the word rail in it, too. Rail to rail. They have their trivia that they do, and they have sponsors that give them gifts and everything, and they draw a name at the end. And, we're looking for something like that to fill in space. And, and we're not taking the trivia because that's Rail to Rail's thing.
Impromptu talent show.
I like the slang dictionary with a like if okay, this last match this last game we had somebody do a carom shot or a masse shot, and we have demonstrations of what they are. I like that idea. Oh, sit. It's a nice shot. She got a little love there.
Let's call the one on the side.
Uh-huh. They always go on the side, so of course that's where she's going to call it. All right, I'm going to go get a couple of scores. We've got all. Looks like everything down here is the final 4 matches of your winner side. This match here with Naomi Williams, Tara Williams. Over there we have April Larson, Brittany Bryant, Heather Cortez, and Jai Lee.
Look at this safety.
Whoa.
That's better than making the one in the side.
I like her. I know she called it in the side, but it ended up being with a really nice save.
I'd rather do this and make the one in the side.
Not me. What if she goes and kicks it 3 rails, nuts it in, and runs out on you? You say nice run and shake her hand. Clap for her. I mean, that's what I would do if my opponent did that to me. But anyway, I'm going to go get a couple of scores on these A-side matches for y'all. I'm going to leave you with Kevin. Be nice to him. And I'll be right back.
Okie doke. I'll be here. Maybe if someone did that to me, maybe I'll just unscrew. I can't win. This is a tough one to hit. Looks like she's gonna aim long and shorten it with some right spin. And that, oh, she way short. Oh, she's gonna get it anyway. Look at this hit. Nice hit. Holy cow. It looked really cool. Didn't do much good because it's not much better than ball in hand, but it sure looked cool. One rail out for the 2 in the side. 3 and 4 both in the bottom left corner. She wants to make sure she gets passed straight in on the 3 so that the cue ball is going in the correct direction for the 4 ball. And she did not go past straight in. I think she's straight in. So she's going to draw to that side rail and back out. Just don't get behind the 6. Okay, that's good. Good speed. I think she'll just go back and forth towards the center of the table, just making sure she... Oh, that was not back and forth. She was shooting out bottom right. Hit the 6, but ended up okay. Shoot this 5 in, drag over to the right for the 6, so that she can, from the 6 to the 7, so that she can just roll the 6 in and have the cue ball drift down this way. She doesn't want to come up short on the 6, so that where she has to go to the side rail and back out. This way, it looks like she can shoot this in the corner and roll forward. I think she can avoid hitting the 8 rolling forward, especially if she gives a little bit of a punch stroke. So I think she's all right here. Just kind of punch it forward a little. Well, more than a little. Ideally, she'd want to be like down around the foot spot. But I think she can avoid the 8 if she rolls forward. she's not liking it. I think she's going back and forth in her mind between corner and side. I think she's not liking the 8 ball. I think she feels like she's going to hit the 8. Looks like she's still going for the corner. Still not liking it. Now it does look like she can shoot this in the side and just looks to me like she can follow 2 rails of that bottom corner if she wants to shoot it in the side. Looks to me if she goes in the side, then the cue ball looks like it's going to come this way out. And it does look like she's shooting this to the side. Actually, no, the track that cue ball was going, the cue ball was going right to the corner, so that track that I illustrated, that was not the way the ball was going. And she's going to want to, actually she does have a little bit of angle. She can follow to the rail and back out. She'll want to be close to straight in on this 9, so she wants this cue ball to come and keep going. This is okay. She can follow to the rail and back up. Maybe even a hair of inside English, left English. This 10 ball will put Naomi on the hill. No, that is not my fault. Don't even think about saying that that's my fault. All right, Tara Williams gets a little bit closer, 5-3. All right, this will be Tara's break. If Tara can now win this game, that will be putting extra pressure on Naomi because she's already going to be beating herself up for missing that 10, and then to go and lose the next game, that could start to get in her head a little bit. But Tara needs to win this game. Fortunately for Tara, she came up dry on the break. That is the 2 ball down there right next to the 1 ball. Good shot. Worked out nice. Man, both of those corner pockets are tight. Past the 4 or past the 6. Either one. They're both looking pretty snug. I think she's playing for the bottom right corner. Use that ball to stop. Well, I didn't mean it needs to stop there. She's kicking it to 3. I didn't see her call anything. Hasn't left much for Tara except for maybe a safety. That is good speed. She's got her hooked with that 6-ball. She might be able to see just the edge, not sure. Alright, I think she just called the 3 in the corners. I think she's okay. She's called it in the other corner, so she's gonna try to kick it in that corner. And
Okay, I've got a couple scores for you.
okie doke.
I didn't want to sneak in there and bother Brittany and April because they were just, it seemed like that they were in a good rhythm and I didn't want to break it. But other winter side matches, we had Jai Lee and Heather Cortez. When I was over there probably about 5 minutes ago or so, Jai was up 3-1. And then the Janet Atwell Taruko Kukulele match. Janet was up 2-1. They're battling back and forth. Had a couple of those games were safety battles.
So this previous game, people are going to say I put the commentator's jinx on it, but it wasn't my fault.
What did you do?
It wasn't my fault.
I wasn't here, so I didn't see it, and I can't be a
Nope.
party to it.
It wasn't me.
So if it was anybody, it was Kevin. Just saying. 'Twas not me. And I think she left I thought she left the edge of the ball, but apparently she did not. I think Tara thought she was going to just clip that 3 maybe on the way out. Nice little, one pocket safety. 2 rail, thin the ball, and have the cue ball come out.
Right.
Then Naomi's got this ball just about straight into the side pocket, eh?
I think she does, yeah. Oh.
Just barely cut the outside point on that pocket, and
Yeah, and Tara will be able to bridge at this unimpeded by the 10.
yeah. And then the 4 ball right there she can go forward. Can she go forward 2 rails? No, she's pretty straight, but she
She
might
looks
have
really
a
straight.
little bit of angle. If she doesn't, she's just going to pop this ball. The further you are away with the angle, the less the angle is, so I think she just wants to pop this. Unless she thinks she can stroke it back.
Yeah, she was trying to drop back. And
Nah, she looked like she gave it a little, accidentally hit it with a slip stroke. Table's playing faster today. It is playing faster than it was, like early in the mornings we get here, Rick, and the air conditioner has to be, they have to override it because it's set for a certain time of day and get the humidity out of here. And yesterday at this time, we had probably about at least three times the amount of people in this room, which, as you know, more bodies, more heat, slower table. And I'm pretty sure that regardless how any of these women, no rail, regardless of how any of these women do in their matches here, they are I believe, in the money and done for the day. If they have to play, it would be the losers one round.
So even with ball in hand, this is a tough shot here. All right, she's gonna just thin off the 3 and maybe try to come one rail back across, try to get behind the 7 maybe, or not even thinking about that, just trying to get behind the 8. So she's going to be sending this cue ball up table, or down table, behind those balls by the 6 and 10 in that vicinity. Well, she hit the 6 and the 10, but didn't get behind them.
Mm.
So Tara's probably going to shoot this with a little bit of high right, come 2 rails around for a shape on the 4 to the right of the 9-5, I think, and take a thinner cut on the 4. I don't think she's going to try to come to the left of the 5-9. I think she's going to be staying over to on the right side.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just what she was trying to do, trying to keep it out of the side and come down table, and maybe that side pocket's big coming that way. I think Naomi may be able to cut this 3 into the side. She's getting down looking at it.
Yeah, it's kind of close. Right, she's indicated that she'll be playing the ball in the side.
Awesome. Awesome sauce. Decided she wants to take this shot on. I think some of that shaking might be from the people sitting on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
That was a nice shot.
Both of these girls are ball makers.
I think she can come around 2 rails and around the 5-6.
Should 5 in that corner there.
5 and 6 both in the same pocket. She'll hit the 9, but I think she'll still be okay.
Yeah, she's all right.
I think she can bridge. I think she can still bridge for, at the bottom of the cue ball.
I think she thought she was going to end up right in front of it.
Right on top of it where you can't put any draw on it.
Yeah, but if you can't put any draw on it, what happens? You got to go forward and shoot the 6-10. We know she hates combinations, right? She doesn't like any Roquefort cheese. Helen Hayes. You can find the bracket at nwpatour.com. That page will they've changed it to a WordPress site, and that page will take you to the WordPress site, and it is on there. On the homepage, there's a link to the live stream and to the brackets.
Naomi surprised me a little bit there. I thought she was going to just one rail to the end and then back down towards the middle of the table for the 8 in the same pocket, but I guess the angle's a little bit deceiving from over here.
Yeah,
because she didn't have the angle I thought she did.
She can go forward and bump off the side rail. I don't know that she maybe just to the side pocket so that you've got she's got angle to get down table. Now this is probably going to be a 2 rail shape, right?
Yeah, I'd go, yes, 2 rails back and forth.
And she's going to have to muscle a little bit because she is hitting this 9 ball full. There it is. Nice.
Yeah, well, she just did
She
the
went
one
to
rail.
the gym this morning.
Had some Wheaties for breakfast.
And finished the whole bowl.
Yeah, the whole ball.
Brittany won that match over there against April Larson.
All right, the ladies are taking a break.
They're taking a break. Hey, that gives me opportunity to tell you some stuff.
What do you got to tell me? I like being told stuff if it's good stuff.
Well, shoot. What do I want to tell them? No, really. I want to let everybody know again about the next event that they have locked up to have a second contract. They've been at this for about 4.5 months, and they have now secured their second pro stop. They are in the future, the NAPT in the future is planning on having Division 1, Division 2, and I believe Division 3 and junior events. They also want to incorporate this with the men as well, and not just the women. It just happened to be that it was the women who started this, and so they decided to take care of themselves first. Yeah, who knew? Women, right? Anyway.
Well, part of the whole reason for starting this was to get away from that other tour.
Yeah, they were changing some things, and the women weren't happy about it. They haven't been happy for years about you get to tell me where and when I can play. I played in 2 events, and I refused to sign their player contract because it gave them all rights to me. Any video, audio, anything.
And if I do go and decide to play in a tournament against your permission, the fine I have to pay is secret, and it's you get to make up a number out of thin air.
Yeah. They probably look and say, oh, well, what could you have won? Well, we're going to fine you that. I don't know, maybe. But anyhow, the next event that they have secured is also going to be a Division 1 pro event. Pretty sure it's going to be 10 ball as well. I think that's what they're doing with all of their pro events, making them 10 ball. And it will be August 19th through the 21st. At Shooter's Bar and Billiards in Grays Lake, Illinois. Shooters is adding $5,000 to that event. The top 24 women from this event will automatically get invitations to it. The other 40 will be invites based on, I'm assuming, I don't know exactly how they're working this yet, on how you were ranking in your respective regional tours. Maybe you've done something well somewhere else, and then when they get down to getting closer to it, they kind of do an open, if you've got the money and you want to show up, come on down.
Tara's back. We're just waiting on Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
I see her. She's making her way back.
I was going to say we can switch over to the other angle, and we've got Heather Cortez. Who's Heather playing over there? I completely forgot. Jai Lee. Heather Cortez and Jai Lee. Heather is one of the Arizona girls. She's still on the A side. Captain Obvious.
Well, Karen has not been playing a lot lately,
No.
and she's definitely not at the top of her game during this tournament. So she's still maybe the favorite, but she's not as big of a favorite as you might think.
Okay, link for the brackets. N as in Nancy, W, P as in pool, A, tour.com. That is going to redirect you to a WordPress site, and the link is on the homepage.
All right, she
Hammer.
whacked those good.
Man.
Made
27 balls out of 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 ball. She made one ball
Yeah,
and she is hooked.
She wanted that that one ball to go. She was not happy that it didn't.
Fall. Jumping up and down and stuff like that is a foul. So don't do that. Don't hit the table going damn and oh darn, shoot, and make the ball fall. Those things curling, rubbing the cloth, trying to get the ball to curl in towards the pocket.
What? Since when is that a foul?
Since always.
No.
Yeah.
She can push out to a jump shot. That's what it looks like.
I think she's just.
Pushing out to a jump shot.
Tara didn't even get up out of her chair. Says, "You go right ahead, have at it." Because even if you make the one, keep the cue ball on the table
and get position on the 2.
Yeah.
Which is that ball she just pushed to the end rail.
She's definitely going for a jump and not a kick. She's going to aim to hit the outside edge of this one so that the cue ball can try to work back down table or at least out into the opening for 2.
And is she going to get shape on the 2? As that 10 ball gets out of the way. Oh man, stupid 10 ball.
Oh, that's a really bad break there. She hit that ball nice. Maybe don't put that cue away quite yet. No, I think she can kick it in.
Yeah.
4 ball gives her an extra backboard.
Seven balls on the break and 10 ball, plus the cue ball.
That's a lot.
Video or it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Is she calling the 4 ball or is she calling the 2 ball?
I don't know. That's what I said, Jerry. Keep the jump cue.
Just brushed it.
Row, raggy. That's not it yet. Alright, so we'll start with the 2 ball here. Oh, no. The 3. Oh, the 2 she made.
The 3. The 3 is the first ball, and
Yeah,
that's the 4 hanging in the corner.
Yeah, she made the deuce there, right? And just clip the 10 on the way through.
So she could play kind of a stop shot here, leaving an angle on the 4 ball to just come back out for the 6 on the side, or she could roll down towards the end rail and then drag the cue ball up the side rail from the 4 for the 6 in the bottom right corner.
Well, the 6 can, go in, goes in the side pocket with the 7 up there hanging in the corner just about. It looks like it's almost a what is that, maybe a half diamond out. I thought I was looking at the diamond, but that's that's too close to the rail for it to be a diamond to the pocket. It's starting to get a little noisy in the background here. Forward. Oh.
Uh-oh.
This 10 ball's giving them both issues.
That 10 ball just keeps jumping right out there in front of them.
Brat. There's 2 more matches scheduled today.
Two more?
2 more rounds of matches. No, 1 more. 6. 6 o'clock is the last one.
Yeah, I thought they...
Not 8 o'clock.
You had me worried. I thought they changed their schedule at the last minute or something.
Oh, that's me forgetting how to count and how many we're playing. Uh-oh.
That's...
Yeah.
With Naomi on the hill and with this wide open table, this is not looking good for Tara.
Well, this was being a problematical rack for the both of them. Not so much in the way the rack was lying, just in unintentionally running into things, or with that jump shot, she couldn't help running into the 10 ball. But a little bit of an unfortuitous roll, or not well executed shot. Oh, that's nice. She can just go into the side rail and bump out for that 8.
Yep, right about there. Yep, that looks good.
Roll forward for the 9, which is shoot and stop for the 10 directly across from it. That's the out that I see. It's probably pretty routine. Almost everybody else out there would see it like that unless you play it clicks.
Another one of those times where if you want to go past straight in, you don't want to come up short of straight in.
Yeah, and I think she came up short of straight in.
So you want to be either straight in or past straight in.
And it's not really that much short of straight in if she plays it into the far left-hand corner, or to the far left-hand side of that side pocket. She can roll it
She
in.
might be able to slow roll it and hold it for the 9, but
She doesn't seem to be one to try to hold it if she has to. She wants to go, take the rail and come back up to it.
oh,
And that's
rocked
what
it to
she's
sleep.
doing. Get around it.
So that's why you don't want to come up short on that 8 ball, because bad things happen when you want to try to move that cue ball around these balls. So if anything, you come up long on 8 and you can go to the other rail where there are no balls in your way to navigate around.
No. That's another thing that I learned working with JD was, so many shots, you're not going to get that perfect angle. So is it better for you to go long or go short? And you aim for that long or short in just about every shot.
Absolutely. You're not going to. It's usually you don't want to be straight in. There's always a right side and a wrong side of straight in to be on, and you need to find out which side is the right side and which side is the wrong side of straight in, and make sure that you stay on that side on almost every shot. And she was on the wrong side of straight in. That's
what about banking the 9 and just stopping the cue ball, holding the cue ball right
that's
there?
That's what she was just looking at.
Aim to hit it short, and actually that one you might even aim to hit it long, because it would end up behind the 10 maybe if you hit it long. Hits the end rail, the side rail, and goes back up towards the 10 ball if you can hold the cue ball right there. But of course you don't want to play it to, you're not really wanting to play to miss.
Thin cut, and you gotta stretch all the way across the table or use a bridge to get to it.
Yeah, and she'll definitely be using the bridge. She is not tall enough to reach that.
She's left-handed though.
Yeah, I don't know if any of the women in that are playing are tall enough to reach this without a bridge, right or left-handed.
Right, she has her extension. Is she going to use the extension and the bridge, or just the extension?
Not sure. You could see her putting her, you switched over to it right when she was finishing. You could see her putting that suction extension on her cue, and it pulls out even further. You saw her just to make it even longer.
And she can almost reach it. A little bit longer.
Hi, Snooker. That's my new friend.
Mine too.
Yours too? Did you accept his friendship?
Yes.
Oh, you're so sweet. Bounce.
Oh, we almost had a Kojak in the subway in honor of Snooker.
Kojak with acne.
Alrighty then.
Well, you can't.
Yeah, it's the measle ball, I know.
It's the measle ball, so. Two, three, back
get
down.
legs.
That's a nice shot. Tara just gave her props with a small click there. And then once this ball is down, I will go check that score for you one more time. It did. Uh-oh.
Nice. It's not going anywhere near there.
Nowhere close. Nice shooting.
Nice shooting, Naomi.
Nice shooting, both of the ladies. And I will go check to make sure that they are both done for the day. I believe so. And because we've only got one more match coming up, one more round coming up tonight. And I'm going to go pick that match as well. Annette, I'll be right back for you.